Hey YouTube. I've got a deck profile. It's Miracle Heroes or Light Hero Beat or whatever all the cool guys are calling it these days. Yeah, I'll just get to it. So start with monsters. 3 Neo's Alias. Sorry, it's pretty much the heart of the deck. It's a light for Honest, it's a hero for Hero Blast and Miracle Fusion, it's a Gemini for Gemini Spark. I wonder if they had any idea what they were doing when they made this card. Yeah, it's pretty good. Run 3 of them. 3 Thunder Kings. Some people run 2, I like 3. Particularly, I don't have duality, so I want to draw into these. They're 1900 light. They just sit under the bridge and troll everyone, because pretty much every deck is weak to Thunder King these days. Yeah, it's really good. 2 Cybers. Some people, I've seen some videos, people are like, oh, run Cybers, but like, they're always dead. Like, I don't know what they're talking about. Like, my Cybers are never dead. Like, sometimes they sit in my hand, but like, that's the beauty of Cyber Dragon, is that it's never dead. It's an insurance policy in case things go wrong. He's like an easier to play Gores. Love Cyber Dragon. That, and he's like a metal detector for like warning. Because you can just special him and watch them do something. He's like always a 1-for-1. He's really good. As opposed to Ocean, who's pretty much always fucking bad. I hate Ocean, but I play it because I just can't. Like, I was trying Crystal Seer, and it was okay. That was a better water target, but like, Ocean has a cool effect. It's just impossible to use sometimes, and he's got 15, so he doesn't even get under Bottomless. And if anybody tells me to run Penguin Soldier instead, I'm gonna throw something. 1 Crusader, Honest, Stratos, because, you know, and then I play Gale. I like it because I play Skill Drain, and I had DD Warrior Lady here, but under Skill Drain, DD Warrior Lady is really bad because it doesn't resolve in the graveyard like it totally should, but whatever. Gale under Skill Drain is he's still a tuner, so, I mean, like, and like, I was playing DD Warrior Lady really mainly as an out to Shien, but, Gale isn't out to Shien, and so is Skill Drain, so it's fine. And under Skill Drain, Gale's still a tuner, so he's not completely worthless. Opens up Black Rose too, which is super fun. To like map Black Rose into a miracle play. On a Mutant Magics, 3 Spark. Yeah, it's really fucking good. 2 Fusion. I had 3, and I was just dead drawing them constantly, so 2 is fine. 2 Smash. I really like Smashing Ground. I know, like, when you put Pot of Duality in the deck, apparently it's one of the first things to go, but I'd probably find room for at least 1. It's just so good, because you can, like, I don't know, just kill shit with it. It's really good. 2 MSTs, because you gotta worry about Gravekeepers. Not so much because Necro Valley ruins you, but because Gravekeepers really like having Necro Valley, and they really don't like not having it, so yeah, that and Dragunity, but Dragunity's hardly a problem for the deck. 1 Eco, I don't like 2, I think 2 is excessive, 1's fine, so I play 1. 1 Rhoda, this is why I don't like 2 Eco, 2's fine, you don't want a ton of monsters, you want to draw into back row, not search cards. 1 Darkle, because it's a staple, and 1 Reborn, because it's busted beyond belief. And Traps, double Bottomless. I actually will have warnings by the end of the month, so that'll be cool. I'll still play these, though, because they're really good. I think they're better this format than they were last. Double Prison, which again is one of my favorite cards. I was thinking about running 3 just because how much everything hates getting removed from play, but I think 2 is fine. Double Skill Drain. These are what I'm going to take out for warning. It's almost a pseudo replacement for warning, because most of the time when you're playing warning, it's because whatever it is that you're doing or that they summoned has a really scary effect. Skill Drain deals with that. It costs less than Warning, and I play both because Skill Drain is really good, but I don't think that the same deck can support 2 Skill Drain and 2 Warning at the same time, just as a life point cost thing. Especially because I play a 7 tools. It just seems like too much. I'll probably side him though. 2 Hero Blast. It's really good. It's a plus factory, especially like if you Gemini Spark off a hero and pop like some crazy thing, and then you Hero Blast and get it back in your hand and play it again, do it again. It's so good. 1 7 tools. It's just good negation. Hit their warnings, hit their solemns, punish them for paying life points. 1 oppression because it's a deck that rarely specials and it's gonna hurt your opponent more. It's gonna hurt you. 1 Dark Bribe because it deals with Trunade, which totally sucks when somebody goes Trunade and then goes bananas on you. Mirror Force because it's still good. I don't care how many people say, oh, Mirror Force isn't good enough anymore. It's still really good. Sometimes people overextend and they think they're right and they end up being wrong. Especially if you back it up with Dark Bribe, right? So you Mirror Force and they Solemn or they 7 tools or they Dark Bribe and you go Dark Bribe, you lose. Lose all your monsters. Seen it 1,000 times. 1 Solemn and 1 Torrential. Also, another thing about Mirror Force. People say Mirror Force isn't good against good players. I find me somebody who only ever plays against good players. Like, every once in a while you're going to play against some asshole with some asshole deck who's really good at top decking and beats people even though he's bad. And he constantly overextends, and that Mirror Force is going to you can shove it right up his ass. And you're going to love it. You'll be like, I'm glad I didn't take Mirror Force out of my main deck. Alright, on to the extra, because it's super lulzy. Catastor, Brio, Black Rose, because you can make it with Gale. It's pretty much half the reason Gale's in there. Black Rose Nuke, and then Miracle, and shit all over them. Colossal, Thought Ruler, because he's still really good. Red Dragon, I actually used him today. It was really weird. Stardust Dragon, double Chimera Tech, yay, Ultra, finally got one. 2 Drago Quest, and I'm looking so hard for another Ghost one, because it's already like the lulziest card, and I want people to like fear the Ghost Drago Quest. 1 Gaia, or E-Hero Gaia, he's not very good, but you use him with Super Poly. You steal, you just eat like Keyzons and stuff. 0. You only really need 1, but I mean, like if I find another one, I'll probably pick it up, just because you know, sometimes Super Poly against Monarchs, you're just gonna need to do it twice. And then 2 Shinings. Again, I traded one off for like $25 worth of cards, so I've only got 2 at the moment, but I'll probably just go to the bookstore and buy another one. Because they're really easy to get, and people don't realize that. Yeah, so onto the side deck. It's the last thing. I'll hurry up because I'm already at like 8 minutes, or okay, maybe at the 6. I think it's an 8, whatever. 2 Super Poly. I don't like them in the main, because it is a minus when you play it. But it is really good. I really love siding it. It's one of my favorite cards because you can't chain to it. Can't tell you how many times people have like tried to activate Solemn to this, or like Magic Drain. It's hilarious. 2 Summon Limit. This card is really good. Your opponent is only allowed to summon twice. So watch them summon their Kageki and then special their Keshimuga and then flip this bad boy up and say, ha, you have 2 really stupid monsters on the field. 2 Dust Tornado, just because, again, Gravekeepers really like to have Necro Valley, and you really like for them to not have it. 2 Chain Disappearance, just because it's good against everything. Like, every single deck hates getting Chain Disappearance. It's so good. 2 Valor. They're kind of meh. I rarely side them just because I play Skill Drain. But, whatever. I don't really want to trade them, and if I put them in my binder, people will like ask for them, so whatever. 1 King Tiger. Kind of want another one, but I only have 1. Mostly because the Monarch matchup can be kind of hard, and because sometimes you just don't really have much to hit with Gemini Spark to plus off of. But King Tiger really helps there, just because their other tributes get screwed. Yeah, one Warrior Lady, because sometimes it is good. Things that spam big monsters, you want Warrior Lady and Gale in there. One Banisher, because again, it's really good. It fucks shit up. One Reaper, because it's good. And one Rainbow, or Dark World Warlord, or whatever the hell his name is. One Rainbow, because sometimes you're going to play Mill or Sided against X-Sabers, because it's hilarious when they go balls deep and just go off with False Roll and they hit a card out of your hand with Gothams, and you say, ha, all your monsters are dead. It's just hilarious. You pretty much win when that happens. It's not often, but it's really cool, and I had an extra spot in the side deck, so whatever. So that's the deck. It's really good, even without duality. It's better with warning, but I'll have that in a little while. Even without duality, it can still plus really hard. It has access to all its cards. Even if you don't draw monsters, you can stall pretty easily with your back row for a couple of turns. Reborn on Stratos is just fucking broken, but whatever. I suggest you try it. Peace out, YouTube. Let me know what you think.